for most of my childhood, our family rented. And then there was this one afternoon where our mother called my sister Maya and me in. We were in high school at the time, and she called us into the kitchen. And she showed us this photograph. And it was a picture of a one-story dark gray house with a shingled roof and a beautiful lawn. And Mommy, which is what we called her, was telling us that after her years of saving, she was ready to become a homeowner. And I remember that day so vividly. Our mother was so excited. And we were therefore so excited because our mother was so excited about what this meant in terms of not only a symbol of her hard work, but what it means to be able to have that symbol of pride in yourself, knowing also what it means in terms of what you can do for your family. I remember that so well. And so not only for my mother, but for millions of people across our nation. That's what that means. Home ownership is an essential part of the American dream. For so many people, a home is more than simply a house. It is community. The community that comes from block parties, from cookouts, from lending a cup of sugar to the person who lives next door. A home represents financial security, the opportunity to build wealth and equity that can help put your child through college, afford retirement, create intergenerational wealth within your family. That's what all this represents. It is so much bigger than a piece of property. And for so many people then, it is about what they can do to create a foundation for a better future for themselves, for their family, and for their community. For years, as you have learned, I have been meeting and talking with homeowners about their dreams and about the challenges that they face to become or be a homeowner. As you have heard, when I was Attorney General of California, I met with so many families who, at the time, were weeks away from losing their homes. I traveled up and down the state of California meeting with these families. And you see, the folks that I met with, for the most part, were folks who had trusted the system and the financial services system, trusted that they would be treated fairly by these systems, by the big banks, but who instead were victimized by predatory lending practices.
Wow, friends, you've got to watch out for this. Serious debates over Social Security are happening right now, and lawmakers are unexpectedly proposing new Social Security reform plans. Many are urging that President Biden prevent lawmakers from making any huge changes to programs like Medicare, SNAP, and Social Security. Friends, please do me a big favor and watch until the end of this video, because I will be explaining what these proposals mean and how they will affect many seniors. Also, to say thank you for being part of this community, I will be giving away 2 $75 Walmart gift cards this coming Friday. If you'd like to enter the weekly giveaways, do make sure that you are subscribed to my channel, click and like several of my videos, and then comment below the keyword of each video that you watch. My friends, the more videos that you comment on, the greater your chances of winning the weekly giveaways. Former Vice President Mike Pence stated today that cuts of Medicare and Social Security should be on the table for the long term, differentiating himself from the former president as he considers a run for the Oval Office. During an interview with CNBC, Mike Pence said, "We are looking at a debt crisis in this country over the next 25 years that's driven by entitlements, and nobody in Washington, D.C. wants to talk about it." The former president has long positioned himself as a defender of Medicare and Social Security, and he is doing so again as he seeks to return to the presidency. While his annual budgets included proposals to reduce Medicare spending, they primarily targeted provider payments rather than benefits. His efforts to limit Social Security spending were aimed at cutting disability benefits, not checks for retirees. AARP has encouraged its members, ages 50 and over, to send a message to President Biden. That message is, urge Congress to keep their hands off our Social Security and Medicare. According to Bill Sweeney, Senior Vice President of Government Affairs at AARP, his response so far has been overwhelmingly, with about 82,000 letters sent in the past week. Bill Sweeney said, "This is a powerful message, and our members are absolutely laser-focused on protecting Social Security and Medicare." The future of Social Security and Medicare have increasingly come up in the debate around the debt ceiling. It is up to Congress to agree to raise or eliminate the debt ceiling to prevent any unprecedented default on the country's debt. As part of the negotiations, lawmakers may look to cut costs. Both Biden and House Speaker Kevin McCarthy have vowed to keep changes to Medicare and Social Security off the table. However, House Republicans' budget plan calls for cuts to the programs, such as raising the retirement age or changing the way that the annual Social Security cost of living adjustment is calculated, and those changes may not be included in the debt ceiling negotiations. But efforts to create commissions to examine the program's futures may move forward as part of a deal, which has set off vigorous debate. That would include Social Security's pension and disability, Medicare Part A, and highway trust funds. Social Security's funds are projected to pay full benefits until the year 2035, and at which point just 80% of the monthly checks will be payable. Medicare's Part A trust funds, which covers hospital care, is projected to pay full benefits until the year 2028, at which point only 90% of benefits will be payable. Another bill, called the Bipartisan Social Security Commission Act, would seek to form temporary commissions to address the solvency of the program's funds under expedited procedures. Whether such committees or commissions are necessary to shore up Social Security's trust funds is a topic of fierce debate among many experts. Maya McGuinness, the president of the Committee for a Responsible Federal Budget, said in a statement, "The White House needs to stop demagoguing this issue and start taking looming insolvency seriously. Attacking a bipartisan idea demonstrates a lack of seriousness on this important issue." Yet others fear creating commissions may fast-track changes that the public would not have the opportunity to fully vet. Existing congressional committees, specifically the House Ways and Means Committee and the Senate Finance Committee, are already equipped to handle these issues with a bipartisan approach. And any changes to Social Security's trust funds would require 60 votes in the Senate by law, and therefore require both parties to come together. Sweeney also added, "For Congress to suggest that this is the reason we have a debt ceiling problem, and we should look at these programs to cut, is just really outrageous. These are benefits that people have earned, and they should expect that Congress and the President will work together to protect those benefits." Well, my amazing and most beautiful friends, that is the end of my daily stimulus update video for this Wednesday afternoon. Thank you, my friends, for being part of this community and for joining me here every day. And to show my appreciation, friends, I will be announcing 2 winners this coming Friday for the Walmart gift card giveaway. If you'd like to enter the weekly giveaways, do click and like several of my videos, and then comment below the keyword of each video that you watch. Remember, friends, the more videos that you watch and then comment on, the greater your chances of winning the giveaways. Thank you, friends, and have a wonderful and very blessed week.